Rectuma, released December 3rd, 2003, directed, written by Mark Pirro, and stars absolutely nobody you've ever heard of. A literal novel opens this film. Like, there's text on the screen, and it just gets longer and longer and longer and longer and longer. I have no idea what any of it means. I have no idea if it's important to the movie, because I didn't pause it because I didn't care. There's two Asian women. They're singing on a rock in the middle of a green-screened ocean, and they appear throughout the movie randomly, singing about what's going on. There's a woman on the beach in Mexico in a bikini, because of course she is. She's reading a book called How to Unalive Your Husband in 5 Easy Steps. Meanwhile, her husband, laying right next to her, Waldo, played by Bill Devlin, says his ass hurts, and manages to not at all notice the book she's reading. And at one point during this scene, he actually asks her, "Are you happy with our marriage?" No, she's not. At the post office, where they both conveniently work, one of his co-workers, a black co-worker, he's invented the Rappalator. It translates black slang and rap into words white people understand, which honestly kind of sounds useful. Waldo goes to a proctologist because, his ass hurts, and the doctor literally puts a bullseye on his ass. So it's like, that's fun. The doctor then very disturbingly reminisces about the ass of a 12-year-old patient, and it's, that's messed up. That's, even for 2003, when, it was never a good, but, it was bad. It was bad. It's horrible dialogue, and it doesn't even contribute to the story. It's like it should have never even been said. Anyway, we find out that the Mexican butt-humping bullfrog R-worded Waldo and left its goo, literal word, inside his ass. And his wife also didn't notice a thing. A proctologist suggests Doctor want some sake. I shit you not. That was the doctor's name. Want some sake. And yes, he's Asian. He has an experimental treatment. So he goes to want some sake. He finds that the ass is the tunnel to the soul. And his assistant says, ass backwards is sa, which is the noise we make when our ass is caressed. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. The doctor shoves a radioactive rod up Waldo's ass, and it of course breaks, and then just says, treat it with a salt water enema and you'll be fine. He of course doesn't do that, so his ass starts to glow green, so it's like, well, you're screwed. The wife is cheating on him, shocker, and something unalives both her and her lover, and then it leaves shit on their faces, and the cops dub it the Caca Killer. The Caca Killer. Cops show up to Waldo's and they want him to jerk off into a cup to get some DNA. So it's like, all right, you could have him spit in the cup. You could have him go down to the station, get a blood sample. But, yeah, jerk off into a cup. The female cop thinks that she's Jodie Foster, and she has a fear of hamsters and male asses. And we later find out that through a Silence of the Lamb parody, there was a guy who took a hamster out of his ass and he ate it in front of her. So that is why she is afraid of hamsters and male asses. We finally see the ass. As Waldo is getting mugged, it has teeth in the asshole. It is farting while it's unaliving this mugger. The cops have Waldo, and the ass attacks the male cop. This time is roaring like a lion. Want some sake, of course, returns to reveal that the ass could grow to Godzilla size. Actual words, Godzilla size. It does, and it promptly eats and then poops people out. Want some sake recruits a relative who has fought Toho monsters. Like, they literally name the Toho monsters, like Godzilla villains. And he also recruits summa cum laude. Clear parody Clear parody of Osama bin Laden to be shot up into the asshole to destroy it. Thanks to a bazooka filled with beans, bran flakes, and Mexican food and the Ass Plugger 2000, Rectuma is destroyed. Our Asian singers return to sing Ding Dong the Rectuma is Dead in the tune of Ding Dong the Witch is Dead from The Wizard of Oz, and Waldo gets radioactive balls, and the sequel, Scroton, is then teased, which I hope to holy God never happens. Wow. That was bad. That was bad. It was like bad. Not so bad it's good, like a movie like The Room. It's just bad. Everything about the movie is a waste of film or tape or digitalness, whatever they use to make it. The acting is practically non-existent. It's like they pulled people off of the street and be like, hey, you want to be in a movie? You do now. And they just kidnap people, and that's how they were in the damn movie. The story, well, you heard me go through it. It has got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever laid my eyes on. My eyes actually hurt. That's how bad this movie is. The green screening I used to use for my old reviews was better than this. It's pretty akin to early Sci-Fi Channel movies, but still somehow worse than early Sci-Fi Channel movies. This most certainly had the potential of being one of those movies that was so bad it was fun. So bad it made it funny. But that's not the case with Rectuma. This is just plain bad. F. Thank you for watching Fatman Inc. Craptacular Horror. Leave a like if you enjoyed and a comment to discuss your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe to see more reviews of horror movies new and old. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.